is celebrating a lesser-known group that kind of paved the way in a lot of ways for Duke Ellington's band, but also kind of became Cab Calloway's band. It was a group of musicians who were kind of expats of Missouri, both the Kansas City scene and the St. Louis scene, who around 1924 or so started going to New York City. Guys like DePriest Wheeler, Harry Cooper, Leroy Maxey, a bunch of these musicians, and Lamar Wright a little bit later, who's from my home state of Texas. They all ended up in New York, and they joined this violin players band at the Cotton Club. And this was before Duke took the gig at the Cotton Club, that kind of gave him some of his national fame. And it was led by, this violin player, Andy Prier. So it was the original Cotton Club Orchestra is the name of the band. And they were just a very fantastic group that played a lot of these really interesting tunes that really represented both their Missouri roots and the sounds of Harlem at the time. All of the kind of different elements of jazz in Harlem in that period. And eventually, Andy Prier passed away, and they regrouped as the Missourians. So if you know those records, I hope you do. They're wonderful. Those are by that group. And then Cab Calloway heard them and liked them so much, he just said, can you guys just become my band? And they were like, sure. So like all those early, 30s films and stuff of Cab Calloway, that's this band, just, a little bit later. So this is a record from their second session for Columbia Records, 1924 or 25, I think. And we were joking around because it sounds a lot like another song from a little bit later, but this is the original title anyway. This is Original Two-Time Man.